Hello guys, this video is going to give you a very short overview of Blackboard, which is our learning management system at Stony Brook University. Now last I checked at Solar, I found that almost 25% of the students registered for this class are actually not from Stony Brook, so they're visiting from other schools. We'll find out where they're from in our Piazza welcome and introduction thread. But this video is going to show you how our Blackboard system works and how we have organized the content for this class. So essentially, this is going to be the home for our class for the next 6 weeks. A site which you'll be visiting almost every day, if not more than once every day. Okay, so if you don't know anything about the Blackboard, all you have to do is open a web browser of your choice. Could be Chrome, could be Firefox. I'm using Firefox over here, but I also use Chrome and it works fairly okay. So in the URL, you'll type in http://blackboard.stonybrook.edu and then hit enter. Put in your username, which is your net ID, and your password, which I'm sure you have already, and hit the login. So if you're from Stony Brook and you've taken other classes, you'll see a bunch of classes over here. In our case, we are looking for summer 2017 engineering dynamics, and you can see that it's currently not available because I'm still in the process of recording these videos and uploading the content, but pretty soon this will be available for you guys to take a look at as well. Okay, so once I get into the site, you see that our landing page, home page, is announcements, and there are no announcements over here, but you will see some announcements appearing here in a couple of days' time. On the left-hand side, you have the menu, you have the home page, getting it started. This is the place where you'll start with the stuff that you have to do in the next few days. Announcements, the videos, the YouTube channel for the videos, course notes, and I'm going to show you every one of these one by one. So let's go to the home page first, and you will see that our home page is pretty empty at this time because no announcements have been posted. There are no tasks. What you have to do is also not appearing over here, but all this stuff will begin to fill up as soon as I start posting the due dates for quizzes and the homework and whatnot. Getting started is the first thing that you have to do. You have to read the syllabus. You will notice that there is a version 2 of the syllabus, which is different from the one that I emailed last night. So please discard that version. There were some formatting issues and there were some typos as well. So please discard that version and download this one. And anytime I upload a new version of the syllabus, I will post as to when this was posted and what the time was, so you will know exactly whether you have an older version of the syllabus or not. So you'll start by reading the syllabus, and I'll make another video that will talk about what this syllabus contains. Course calendar, this is a Google Calendar for the class. So if you click on this, you will actually see a calendar embedded in here. Now you can add this calendar to your own Google Calendar account. All you have to do is click the plus sign and you'll be able to add it to your own account. That way you will see exactly what will be covered in which week and when the homework is due, when the quiz is due, and you can see that our class starts on July 10th, Monday, and you have a very short homework, which is basically more like an administrative homework, not a technical homework, due on Wednesday. This is just to ensure that you understand the different technologies that we'll be using in this class, including McGrawHill Connect, which is our tool for assigning homework and submitting the homework, how the quizzes will work. There will be 2 kinds of quizzes in this class. There will be formative quizzes and there will be summative quizzes. Formative quizzes are more like self-assessment. We won't be grading them, but you will watch a video and essentially answer a bunch of questions, very simple questions. If you watch the video carefully, you should have no problem answering those questions. And then there will be summative quizzes, and these dates that you see, quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, are these are basically summative quizzes which will be graded, and you will be using a software called Respondus Lockdown Browser, which is basically a browser that disallows access to anything except for the Blackboard quiz that you'll be taking at that time. Okay, so you will become familiar with that as well through the getting started. So this is the entire calendar, which you can, of course, look here as well as add it to your own Google account, no matter which school you come from. All right, let's go back to the getting started. Syllabus overview is something that I'm recording right now, and the Blackboard overview is actually I'm recording a syllabus overview. I'll be recording a little bit later, so these 2 will be filled up pretty soon. VoiceThread introduction. VoiceThread is another tool that we'll be trying out this summer. Basically, this is where we can upload the media content and people can comment on that. When you hit the play button, you'll know exactly what you have to do. There's a short introduction from me talking about who I am, what kind of research I do, and what kind of work do I do over here. And then there'll be something for you guys to do over here as well. So this will be sort of like a to-do item on your task list. Piazza introductions. I've already sent an email out to everybody in the class with a link for signing up for Piazza. This will be the place where you'll be asking questions related to this class. So anytime you have a question on the homework, on the quiz, any conceptual difficulty, you'll post it over here. This is our discussion forum, and either me or the TA or other students from the class will be answering the questions on Piazza. So if I click on Piazza introductions thread right now, it'll take me to the home page of the Piazza. And you can see there is a first item over here, welcome to Piazza. It tells you exactly what you can do, how you can tag your posts, how you can go anonymous, how you can format the code and the equations. And this is the thread that I posted yesterday, which is an introduction thread. This is where you will basically introduce yourself. And remember to always start a new follow-up discussion. That you will leave this reply box for me to interact with you. Okay, so please make your own follow-up discussion instead of posting it in the reply over here. All right, going back to the Blackboard, the next two things that you have to do after reading the syllabus is to take the syllabus quiz. So the syllabus quiz is under the quizzes and exams, which is on the left-hand side. So you see the quizzes and exams over here. If you click this, you will see the syllabus quiz. It tells you that you need a webcam, you need the respondents logged on browser, and the link for this is over here as well as in your syllabus. So, read this, make sure that you have read the syllabus very carefully, and then take the syllabus quiz. Let's go back. The last item on the getting started is the practice assignment using McGrawHill Connect. This is to ensure that you have configured your Connect access through the Blackboard, and you can take a practice assignment on the McGrawHill Connect. So if you click on the assignment section, this is what it says, go to assignment section. Let's go to assignments, and you will see a practice assignment over here. Okay, so this is what you will click on, and let me see if I can show you what this would look like. Okay, so as soon as I click on the practice assignment, this is the instructor view, so this is slightly different from what you would be seeing after you have connected your Connect account with the Blackboard, but you will be able to see what the questions are, and these are fairly straightforward questions, just to make sure that you understand how the Connect would work. Let's return to Blackboard. Okay, so going back to the getting started. So you'll be reading the syllabus, you will look at the course calendar, preferably add it to your own calendar. After that, you will watch this video that I'm recording right now on both the syllabus as well as Blackboard. You'll introduce yourself in a voice thread, introduction thread. You'll introduce yourself on Piazza, and you will take the syllabus quiz and practice assignment using the connector. And all of these tasks are actually part of homework 1 assignment. So if you click on the assignments, you will see homework 1 over here. This corresponds to module 1. This is basically saying that you have to complete all those tasks in the getting started menu item. And once you're done with that, then when you're ready to submit the homework 1, all you will do is you'll say that, okay, I've completed all the activities, and that's it. And if you ran into any difficulties while performing any of those activities, then you will write in detail as to what your problems were. Okay, so homework 1 is basically an administrative homework. Now let me tell you how the content is going to be organized on Blackboard. Okay, so everything is in modules. So we have 8 to 9 modules in here. Module 1 is an introduction module, and for every module you have videos, you have the course notes, and you have an assignment, or maybe more than one assignment, and the quizzes. So if you click on the videos, you will see module 1, let's say, and this is instructor view. You're seeing a lot of other stuff that you wouldn't be seeing if you were logged on as a student. So let me do that. Let me go back to the videos, and I'm going to just put it in a student preview mode so that you can see what you will be seeing. Okay, let me click on the videos. So right now you can see we have posted the videos for module 1 and module 2. Module 1 is Introduction to Engineering Dynamics and Fundamental Concepts. So if you click on that, you will see 3 videos over here: Why Study Engineering Dynamics, What's Dynamics, and Fundamentals, and Robots for Fun. So you can hit this arrow button over here to go to the next video. Okay, so all these 3 videos are part of module 1, which is the fundamentals. Okay, now if you go back to the videos, you click on the module 2, you will see the videos related to module 2, and there are quite a few videos in module 2, and we will be adding more modules over here as the time passes. Now, corresponding to the videos, we also have the course notes. So for module 1, which is the fundamental one, If you click on that, you will find the PDFs or the slides. So scalars and vectors, dimensions, units. These are the fundamental stuff that most of you already know, but this is posted over here just as a refresher in case you've forgotten some of the basics. You should definitely watch, not watch actually, definitely read these two, look through these two slides. And these are the fundamental slides from the publisher. Similarly, if you click on the assignments, you will see that you have a practice assignment that's part of the getting it started, an administrative assignment essentially, which we will not be grading. And then we have module 1, homework 1. So this is the homework 1 corresponding to module 1, which is what you'll be completing by coming Wednesday. So when we have another homework for another module, that will be called module 2, let's say homework 2. So if you have homework 2 corresponding to module 2, will be called module 2, homework 2. If you have homework 3 from module 3, we'll call it module 3, homework 3. So that way, when you look at this title, you know right away which particular module this homework belongs to. Because one of the things you have to do is keep track of when the homeworks are due, when the quizzes are due. Because in a 6-week time, you have a lot of homework, you have a lot of quizzes, and you have 3 exams. So it's a fairly compressed schedule, and you really have to be on top of your game to be able to tackle this online class. Okay, so self-discipline is going to be very, very important. So I should also mention that if you're working full-time anywhere, you may find that it'll be very difficult for you to complete all the activities assigned in this class because engineering dynamics is a fun class, but the topics can be very challenging at times. At least that's what I've been told by the students in the past. All right, let's click on the quizzes and exams. And the quizzes and exams, you can see the syllabus quiz, which you have to take. And then you have quiz 1, part of module 1. This requires respondents logged on browser, so it will indicate that way. Now, the formative quizzes that we'll be posting right after each video will not require respondents logged on browser. Those will be the kinds of quizzes that you can take as many times as you want, and we really won't be grading them. They're more for you to understand whether you have watched the videos carefully or not, and whether you can answer straightforward questions. This is another link to the Google Calendar, which I've already shown you before. Faculty information has information about me, my phone number, my email address as to where my office is in case you want to come and talk to me about something. And Tejas, he's our graduate student who's going to be TA for this class, his email address. Piazza I've already talked about. McGrawHill Tools is where you will find McGrawHill Connect. So for the first time, there will be nothing connected. So you'll click on Connect Blackboard with the McGrawHill Connect, and you will click on that. Since in my case, it's already paired, so you see paired connect section. In your case, it will be empty. But once you have a connect access code, you'll be able to connect it to your McGrawHill account from Blackboard. That way, you can go to McGrawHill Connect directly from the Blackboard without having to log on to the Connect independently, which you could do as well, of course. Okay, web resources. So this is where we'll post some of the important stuff that we find online that we think you should watch, the videos or the slides or the notes. Right now over here, I just have put a placeholder. This is my TEDx talk on machine design innovation. In case you're interested in machine design, you may want to watch this. And then tools is where you will find your grades. You can send emails to the other people, to me, and so on. I would strongly encourage you to post your questions as much as possible on Piazza. And a good rule is that if you have something personal to ask, you should email me. But if you have something that potentially could benefit everybody in the class, or is a technical question but you're shy of asking, you can still ask it on Piazza. Okay. All right, so I think I pretty much covered everything from the Blackboard. If you have any further questions, I would encourage you to post it on Piazza for everybody to see and potentially answer.